And welcome back, gamers, to Let's Play Alter Ego. This is your host, SKS. I have some more cranberry and tequila. I think I said vodka that last time, and who knows, I'm going crazy. But the last time we left off, I am a law office assistant. I'm dating Ruth even though I'm at college, kind of messing around. But I guess that's okay because she went to that veterinarian school that's across the country. And, it's all working out for us. People go out, they experiment and things like that. I'm halfway through college, so we're going to try to finish up college and then go do some other experiences. I might even start dating Ruth steady. Who knows? So let's have another college experience. Have a college experience. As a way of earning extra money, a friend of yours suggests that you pose nude for the Hunks of Academia calendar being put up together by some business majors. The fee for doing the job is $100. Do I pose for the calendar or refuse the offer? Well, I got no shame in my game, so if they want to put my junk on the calendar, they can, so I can pose or refuse. I'm going to pose and go with it. You are Mr. April. I'd much rather have September. That's when SKS's birthday is. The work involved was practically zero. When the calendar comes out, it creates a major campus controversy. As a result, the calendar is banned from campus and the project goes bankrupt. You do not get paid. Everyone who posed for the calendar gains overnight celebrity status on campus. You are in high demand for dates. Sweet. Does that mean I can go down here and do one of these social things and get laid? Let's try it. Oh, shoot. A friend of a friend from Hollywood calls and asks if you would like to be on a new game show called Date of a Lifetime. It's a television dating show where you can win cash, valuable prizes, and a night of romance and adventure with one of the world's most beautiful women. Excited, shy, embarrassed, turned off. To be on TV and do something stupid, I'm excited and agree to be on the show. Yes. The voice of the announcer booms out. Your host, Martinson. Wow. That's like my friend has his dad and his cell phone is Dad Dadderson. Your host, Martin Martinson, will tell you who your fabulous date can be. Martin smiles a huge smile and says, Thank you very much, Jack, you old sailor. Today's date of a lifetime is the lovely and talented Morgana Morgenstein. Actress, I bet she's Jewish. Actress, model, and star of the daytime television series The Young and the Ready for a Nervous Breakdown. Your social skills are too good to succeed on a show like this. You don't have quite the charisma it takes to admit the embarrassing things in front of 8 million people, humiliate yourself by groveling in front of television stars, or dress up in an elk suit and ask people on Santa Monica Boulevard for directions to the North Pole. Too bad. Jack the announcer says, but don't worry, even though you didn't win the date of a lifetime, we won't let you go away empty-handed. Just for being our guest, you'll receive a copy of Morgana Morgenstein's best-selling self-improvement guide, Be the Man I Want You to Be. Wow. I'm going back to college. Fuck that. Well, the student government organization is gathering to hold a meeting. Are you interested in running for school office? Yes. I'm in politics. Let's do this. You have just the right mix of social skills and aggressiveness to be a confident school leader. Unfortunately, your expressiveness characteristics limits your ability to make good speeches, and as a result, you're an ineffective school politician. That saddens me. That's why I drink. Let's have another college experience. The drama club is putting on a production and they are asking for people to come down, join the club and audition. Are you interested? I never joined the drama club because I was kind of shy in high school, but I think it would be fun like at this time of my life. So I think acting and drama and all that's interesting. If I could go back and be a real alter ego, I would try to be an actor. I think that would be just an awesome career. For what kind of part would you like to try? Leading male, major character, minor character, technical staff? Leading will be a lot of work. I'm kind of too aggressive for that. So let's try major. Your social skills help you win the part with ease. On opening night, you're a runaway success. Social and confidence characteristics continue to rise. Sweet. Dun dun! A little while later, someone is spreading bad rumors about you with your social circle. Because your confidence characteristic is so high, you let this roll off your back with no problem. There's no sense in trying to track down the gossip monger who started the rumors. He or she is probably a pitiful soul who is lacking happiness in his or her own life. Gamers, SKS lives in a small town. There's probably less than 10,000 people here. People talk shit about everybody daily. You just don't pay attention to it because you don't care. You just go on. Alright. Let's have another college experience. You may apply for financial aid for college. Are you interested in this? Yeah, I need financial aid. For how much would you like to apply? Please note that the balance is due at the end of adulthood module. I'll borrow 1,000. Your resource column has been updated to include this amount. I think I just fucked myself over. Debt, 1,000. Shit! You know what bank I got that from? The Bank of Drake! Damn, that sucked ass. Man, look at all these 90s. I'm rolling it in here. Alright, well, I needed to look at that. I have 10 college credits. So 2 more college experiences. So let's go on a date with our partner. As often happens in a relationship, Ruth begins to gain access to your personal life. Want to know what she finds out? Sure. She finds out that you still play with toy boats when you sit in the tub. Now that's personal. You know what? If she knows that I play with toy boats and war figures in the tub still, I'm going to go steady with her. You and Ruth make a handsome couple. There's just something about a girl who knows that I play with toy boats. Yeah, I'm going to keep her. Have a college experience. This semester you must decide where you'd like to live now that you're in college. Live on campus in one of the dormitories, live at home. I will live in the dormitories. Unfortunately, when I was in college, I didn't get to live in the dorms, so I'd love to go back and redo that. Oh well. Let's live on the campus. You're assigned to a roommate named Tony Castano. When you walk into the room, a beautiful, shapely brunette walks out of the bathroom wrapped in just a towel. Her name is Tony Castano. Looks like the people who assigned rooms made a bit of a mistake. Tony is the free-spirited type. That means she'll do anything once. She says she's willing to make the best of it. Would you like to try? Yes. Do you think that you would like to try anything romantic with her? Eventually, we're going to hang out and get drunk, and we're going to try stuff. So, yes. I don't blame you. She is a fox. However, she is not that type of fox. She is madly in love with a tennis pro who travels around the world and calls her about once a month. Be prepared to take a lot of cold shoulders. That'd just make me want to go home and treat Ruth just as well. Alright, so let's have another college experience. You've just realized that you will never have the time to do a political science term paper that is due in 3 days. God, I know that feeling. You're approached by someone with a pencil-thin mustache who would gladly sell you a term paper and guarantee at least a B. The cost is $5. What would you want to do? Alright, gamers, I'm going to share you another story. When I was a freshman in college, where I went to a private small school, most of the professors in the freshman and sophomore basic level classes, the 100 levels, they would use the same test they had used their entire career. So it'd be like a test that was made in 1990, 2000, whatever year you was there. It was like a 10-year-old paper. You could go find copies of these tests and study them. Also, if you found somebody who took the class the semester before you, you could get their term papers, reword it, and turn it in. This guy, it says nothing about rewording it. It says nothing about turning it in. It's just you turn that in. So I'm not going to buy it, ask for an extension, or try to do it anyway. Okay, here's what I would do. I'm going to try to do it anyway. You don't ask for extensions from your professor. You just do it and go on. You have the intellectual skills necessary to do a good paper. Even in the limited time you had to do the work, you got a B+. Sweet! Alright, dun dun! A little while later. After returning from the doctor's office one day, your mother walks into the house and bursts into tears. She has just been told that she has cancer. It is not operable and must be treated with a combination of chemotherapy and radiation. The family is in shock. On the outside, she looks healthy and vital, but on the inside, she is deteriorating rapidly. The doctors can give you no definite answers about her condition and no prediction of how long she will live. In the coming months, there will be much sadness. The family may begin to treat her as if she's already gone, even while she still remains alive. In the months that follow, there is much sadness. A short time later, your mother passes away. It will take a long time to recover from the loss. Wow. That hurts. Even reading that, while my mom is still alive, my parents are split up. I don't get to see my dad that much, but at least I know he's alive. But, man, even in a game like this, that's harsh. Hmm. I'm sorry if anybody out there has had to deal with that. Let's try to have another college experience, maybe one that's a little better. Congratulations, you've graduated from college. Not really. My mother died before I graduated from college. I mean, that's kind of sad. She's not going to see my wedding. She's not going to see her grandkids. Wow. Alright, so I'm done with college. Um, let's have an experience with Ruth. Ruth has taken a friendly liking to a guy at work. They go out for lunch about 3 times a week. Do you trust her? Well, if we're going steady and it's been a while, yes. She is a trustworthy type. You must be very confident in the relationship. As it turns out, she remains true to you. Excellent. In my life, though, that's not happened. Let's go purchase shit. Welcome to the wonderful world of major purchases. In this icon, you will have the opportunity to purchase the material possessions you have always dreamed about. You can either use cash or our easy-to-arrange credit program. While you're in this icon, I'll encourage you to spend to your heart's content. But please note that spending beyond your means can, and in most cases will, be hazardous to your emotional and physical health. Also keep in mind that these ancient words of consumer wisdom, caveat emptor. In this module, you can purchase several items. Would you like to make a purchase? Yes. Watch, computer. I'm going to buy an automobile. An old clunker, a late model used car, a new economy car, a new sports car, a prestigious or a luxury prestige car. Let's buy a sports car. And I will use cash. Sweet. Let's see. I've got $15,000. So actually $14,000 because I owe 1,000. I'm not going to read that to you all anymore. Let's buy some clothes. Oh, $50. Oh, this stuff's cheap. I'm going to go through here and buy it all, gamers. You just have to deal with it for a minute. We're going to buy extravagant watch because when I teach, I got this cheap Tommy Hilfiger watch. And the kids are like, oh my God, that watch is so awesome. Where did you get that, Mr. SKS? And I'm like, oh, I had to go out of state to buy this, which I'm lying because I bought it at like Walmart. But if they think it's awesome, more power to them. Let's see, 2 choices. A high-tech model with light switches, laser beam speakers. Yes. Your stereo arrives in 12 boxes and takes 6 days to put together. By the time you have hooked up, the production on the unit stops. Your model is obsolete. On the positive side, you now have something that you have always wanted, the ability to create minor earthquakes with a simple flick of a switch. I used to have a stereo like that in my room back home. And there was one night, my best friend, he stayed the night, and we only had 2 rooms in the house. It was my parents' room and my room. So when he come over to stay the night, we had to sleep in the same bed. Well, about 4 in the morning, the stereo kicked on full blast and scared the shit out of everybody. The only thing I could hear is I was like, turn that off. And I hear my dad yell down the hallway, turn that shit off now. So, there you go. Alright, let's see. What else should we buy? Yes. Photo equipment, video. Let's buy a computer. Come on, game. A 32K computer. Wow. Super powerful 512K computer with 10 megabytes hard. Wow, I remember the first computer that I bought. It had a little thing on the side. It was a little LED screen, and it showed how fast the processor was. And it said 233. Kid you not. And I thought that was the coolest thing in the world that I could tell my friends, that's what my computer has in it. Today, you all would laugh if something had that on it. Alright, so let's buy this. Let's see, how much money do we have? 10,000. Oh, we're still doing pretty good. So, let's see what else I can buy here. We might as well buy photo equipment, because if I'm going to have all these girls over. Standard automatic, basic 35, a computer controlled. Yeah, we got the money. If I'm going to have girls over and Ruth, I mean, we're going to have to make videos of ourselves doing the dirty. So, got to have this cool stuff to go. Video. Did I buy video equipment? No, we're going to do that. 2,000, sure. And we're going to pay cash. I'm going to pause the video for a second because I'm about to sneeze. Alright, gamers, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Okay, we've bought a watch, stereo, photo, video, computer. Let's buy some sports equipment. $25? Jeez, okay. See, some of this stuff just doesn't make sense. I've still got, we'll say 6,800. Let's see, sports, I bought clothes, I bought an automobile. Let's buy a library of books. $25, yeah, that's really weak. And the only thing I have left is toys and goodies for the wife and kids. I'm not married, and a boat. Can we buy a cheap boat? Yeah, we'll buy a speedboat, and then we'll be done. Alright, so let's go down here and live some more life. So let's have this. You've been thinking about the kind of impression you make on people. Satisfied or dissatisfied? I believe through my LPs and reading your all's things that I'm satisfied with my life, and I can either pat myself on the back or try to change some things. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Well, a little bit of self-praise never hurt anyone. Let's just try to keep it in perspective. I'm awesome. I don't need to keep it in perspective. Alright, family. Harry Shiner is the kindly old man who owns the candy store near the grade school you attended. Whenever you passed the store, you're reminded of the times he put an extra piece of candy in your hand without charging him. He let you run up a tab if you were running a penny or two short, or called your mom to give you a ride home if you missed the school bus. Lately, when you pass the old shop, you notice the lights are out. Suspicious, not concerned. I'll be concerned, and let's go get a little bit of information. You asked the school crossing guard if she has seen Harry. She mentioned that he's probably gone to Florida for vacation. This doesn't sound right to you. He usually takes vacation when the kids are off from school, and school is in session these days. Seek more information, let it pass. Let's seek more information. You know that Harry's sister lives upstairs from the candy store. You knock on her door and ask about Harry. How do you feel? I feel calm. I want to know, but I'm not really tore up about it. Harry has been thinking about selling the business and retiring to Florida. It will seem like part of the neighborhood is going along with him. Well, that's sad. Good for him, though. Alright, let's do a physical. Looking in the mirror one morning, you rub your upper lip and imagine what it would be like to grow a mustache. I've tried this before. As a blonde-headed person, I don't advise it. I'm not interested, and I dismiss the idea and keep shaving. How will you know unless you try? Have you no sense of adventure? Oh well, maybe some other time. Just forget about Clark Gable, Burt Reynolds, Tom Selleck, Sam Nelson, and all the other sex symbols who sport a fuzzy upper lip. Yeah, that was great back then, but nowadays, beards are in. Mustaches by themselves, not so much. You've just passed through young adulthood. Well, gamers, I guess I made it to the end of one of these after all. This may have been a time in your life when family activities took a backseat to establishing some independence. In general, your family relationships are good. Physically, you have been healthy. You have probably reached your peak physically. That's sad. Any abuse you dish out to yourself now is likely to leave its mark. You have wisely chosen to stay away from drinking and drugs to a large extent. Not really. I'm drinking while making this LP. In this phase of life, some issues you have faced are: what crowd of people to associate with and what material items bring recognitions from them. Somewhere along the lines, you may have devoted a portion of your life to a worthy social cause like a charity event or the Peace Corps. No, I failed at student government. Your social skills are excellent. You're developing a relationship with Ruth. Now, regarding your emotional and personality development, you're a very trustworthy person. Even though we all have our secrets, you're doing a very good job of keeping your wilder side under control. Sad. You're quite depressed. What? You can be sensible and understanding. You're usually calm, cool, and collected. Cool, calm, and collected. I always heard it as calm, cool, and collected. Vocationally, you are doing well. You certainly have a good head on your shoulders. You're not only book smart, but you have plenty of common sense. By this time, you may even feel a bit of pressure to achieve, get ahead, buy a house, or possibly even gasp, settle down. A little bit. You've gone through quite a range of experiences already, but there's a great deal more to come. Welcome to adulthood. Life is short, the art long, the opportunity fleeting, experience treacherous, judgment difficult. Hippocrates. Aphorisms, Section 1. Or aphorisms, whatever. I can't even think right now. But we are in adulthood, gamers, so I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Adulthood. I almost said Let's Play Harvest Moon. But this is SKS signing off. I'll see you next time.